Getting down on bended knee is no guarantee that you'll get your happily ever after. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities who called off their engagements. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at celebrity couples who called off their engagements before the big day. Couples may have reunited after their initial split, but a full cancellation is needed to make this list. No postponing weddings allowed.
Does this mean you decided to hop the fence?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Number 10. Britney Spears and Jason Trawick. It's important to talk to your partner about the kind of life you imagine for yourselves before you decide to commit to spending it together. Though this short-lived romance between the pop icon and her agent began with a bang, it ultimately wasn't meant to last. Addressing the breakup, Spears and Trawick blamed differing visions for their future, with the singer wanting more children and a family life, while Trawick preferred to hold off on kids in favor of a greater focus on professional priorities. Unable to make those differing life plans mesh, their relationship deteriorated. Roughly a year after Trawick popped the question, the toxic singer and her former agent called it quits. Number 9. Kiefer Sutherland and Julia Roberts. The dramatic case of a real-world runaway bride. Meeting on the set of the 1990 flick Flatliners, Sutherland and Roberts both left their respective partners to kickstart their own romance.
You withheld information. That's the same as lying.
I'm sorry you're so upset.
In their early 20s and full of that energetic enthusiasm that young love brings, the acting power couple went through plenty are they or aren't they drama, with a rumored affair on Sutherland's side and a mysterious extended hospital stay for Roberts. Finally, the actress was spotted with a ring, and a lavish wedding was planned, only for the bride to bail 3 days before the wedding and jet off to Ireland with Kiefer's friend Jason Patrick. Ouch.
And I think it took a lot of courage, in amongst all of that other stuff, to be able to say, I can't do this.
Number 8. Kanye West and Alexis Phifer. Wait, you mean Kanye was with someone who wasn't Kim? Kanye and designer Alexis Phifer were together for over 6 years before he met Kim. Both fashionistas and fans of a more lavish lifestyle, West and Phifer were engaged for a little over a year and a half before things went south. Blaming Kanye's busy schedule and the trauma over the death of his mother, the couple called it quits in 2008. Though rumors floated around that Kim had something to do with the split, it remains unconfirmed. Number 7. Ryan Reynolds and Alanis Morissette. This is another couple most have forgotten almost married, so allow us to refresh your memory.
And that's exactly what this is, a love story. And to tell it right, I gotta take you back to long before I squeeze this ass into red spandex.
The Deadpool star dated alt-rocker Morissette way back in 2002, after meeting at Drew Barrymore's birthday party. Though the couple were never shy when it came to public displays of affection, an extended engagement without an actual wedding date was the first red flag.
And isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
In 2007, reps finally let the public know that the couple had called it off. Alanis Morissette channeled her emotions into the album Flavors of Entanglement, while Ryan Reynolds quickly took up with Scarlett Johansson, marrying her a year later. Here's hoping that with Blake Lively, it's forever. Number 6. Jude Law and Sienna Miller. It doesn't matter how crazy you are about each other, an affair with the nanny tends to put a damper on things. A high-profile couple in the public eye, they were all anyone could talk about when they got engaged in 2004. But before the wedding could take place, the English actor famously carried on an affair with his children's nanny, effectively ending their marriage plans.
Don't worry. I'm already gone.
Though they attempted to reconcile in 2009, the wounds had yet to heal, and they parted ways once more. Though Miller has spoken recently about still caring for her ex and the friendship they maintain, it's pretty unlikely that these two will ever walk the aisle together. Number 5. Winona Ryder and Johnny Depp. The inspiration behind Depp's famous Winona Forever turned Why No Forever tattoo. This whirlwind romance began when Depp was 27 and Ryder was freshly 18. Considering they got engaged after only 5 months of dating, most people fear that it wasn't meant to last. Moody, broody, and the epitome of the angsty teenage couple, Ryder and Depp's turbulent relationship ended in 1993 after years of engagement with broken hearts on both sides. It's a relationship that burnt too bright to last, but it was a fun one to watch that clearly meant a lot to both stars while it lasted. Number 4. Brad Pitt and Gwyneth Paltrow. Though the pain of the Brangelina split may never fade entirely, it's not the Fight Club actor's first high-profile breakup. Before his Mr. and Mrs. Smith romance, Brad Pitt met and fell for Gwyneth Paltrow on the set of Seven. In an acceptance speech for a Golden Globe at the time, Pitt gushed over Paltrow, calling her his angel and the love of his life.
Especially the love of my life, my angel, Gwyneth Paltrow.
The couple went on to become engaged in 1996, only to break up 6 or 7 months later in 1997. Gwyneth has since spoke highly of her time with Brad, stating that she simply wasn't ready at that young age.
For us, it's just like, and the relationship didn't work out, and it's fine, you know what I mean?
Number 3, Lance Armstrong and Sheryl Crow. Maintaining a healthy relationship and balancing priorities is always tough, but it becomes even harder when you're living life in the spotlight. Armstrong has pointed this out in interviews since his split from singer-songwriter Sheryl Crow, but also acknowledges that they did their best to make it work, despite conflicting schedules. Armstrong ultimately blamed irreconcilable differences for the breakdown of the relationship. Crow reportedly wanted marriage and children, steps which Armstrong wasn't looking to take in the near future, considering the kids he already had and his relatively recent divorce. They split in 2006, 5 months after getting engaged.
That's all I am to you? A musical guest?
Number 2, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez.
It's turkey time.
Huh?
Gobble, gobble.
This is one breakup that the public just couldn't handle. After co-starring in the box office flop Gigli, Affleck and Lopez began a hugely publicized romance, being dubbed Bennifer by the tabloids.
But it was a lot for both of us to be under that type of siege for 2 years straight.
The rabid paparazzi and screaming fans put huge amounts of pressure on the couple, pressure which only mounted after their high-profile engagement in 2002. When the Daredevil actor called it off after months of wedding planning, J.Lo was reportedly crushed.
I'm not the bad guy.
Though their relationship ended long ago, it still comes up in interviews with both stars, proving that this breakup is one that fans refuse to forget about or let go.
Because I was dating Jennifer Lopez, that made it a big f***ing deal, you know? And,
Before we reveal our top pick, here are a couple of honorable mentions.
I'm Rachel Weisz, and I'm here with Darren Aronofsky. We're going to talk about The Fountain.
Oh, we had an agreement.
I haven't had a drink all day.
You've been sleeping all day.
Tim, there is a time.
Hey, you know, believe it
and
or
a
not,
place.
Virginia, people do eat food every now and again.
Number 1, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth. If you look up roller coaster in the dictionary, there's a good chance you'll find a snapshot of these two. The definition of starry-eyed teen love. When they met on the set of the last song, the duo had Hollywood swooning with every appearance on the red carpet. But then things got rocky. The couple were on again, off again for months before announcing their engagement in 2012. Tension mounted again, with a whirl of breakup rumors, culminating with the couple calling it off in 2013.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
After Cyrus worked through her twerking wrecking ball phase, she announced in 2016 that she and Hemsworth were once again engaged. One story with a happy ending.
It's really sharing a life with someone and not about a legal paper that tells me anything, even though I fought so hard for LGBTQ rights to be able to get married, but I don't even really want to.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah, so it's fun.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.